Here's the Chapter 13 activity, but it's heavily dependent on these wiki postings. So first, I think this time rather than bring these all in, I would just do this if I were you. See if you can copy like this. It jumped off here, but I think you should be able to copy these from mine like this and paste them on your wiki page, on your web page under Chapter 13 wiki postings, and the links will be just fine. It is my intent to leave this stuff in my Google Drive for as long as possible, as long as I pay the storage fee. It'll be under here on this Chapter 13 like the others, and you should have access to them for years. So that's my intent with this, is to leave this. But look how they're laid out here for you, motivation. And that's my concern. If I let you copy and paste these, you won't get through them, and you're going to need these for this project. Now, remember, in Google too, you can do this. You can enlarge. And as I've told you all semester, my hope is I have a support page for you. Now you've created your own for future teaching, and not only next year, the year after, but 10, 15 long term, that at times you're struggling how to support somebody. You can come back to this website from this course. So here's effective strategies here, and they're just laid out. Content enhancements, you'll need this. You'll want to review this things. It gives you these, and if you give it a second, this goes away. It's a little easier to see, and you can blow it up almost as big as you want it to take a look at it. But this is what you're going to need for the activity. So let me go back here and show you what I'm going to have you do under the wiki activity. Let me read to you, please. Simplify a content area assignment for an upper grade. Let me go back here. Say upper elementary. Okay. Consider the presentation activities. And here's the link. I just relinked it. It's on the other page. And again, here's presentation activities. And this is how to support somebody that has reading difficulties. Consider presentation and present the text information in ways to simplify the text. Here's a link to that. Develop an advanced organizer or prepare the student for the reading material and create visual displays to present that content and support the learning with has severe difficulty. Modify the text for reading, maybe an outline or graphic organizer, study guide, and an assessment. And create and post on your wiki those materials and a video explaining this, how you're going to have the student do it as you show those things. And again, up here, it's called, what I use, a Screencastify. It's an extension of the Google Chrome. If you were in my SPED 465 class, you had to do this already. Otherwise, if you Google Screencastify, you'll see videos showing you how to use it. But it's a way to capture your screen and do that and demonstrate all this. So that's my hope here. What through this, you will learn to develop a program to support kids, especially if you're in the classroom. Here's modifying assignments, tutoring, testing. Let me show you this one. Give frequent time mini tests. It gives you all kinds of hints on that. Some really great stuff here. Activities developing time management, self-management. Here's one on study skills up here. Listening and note-taking. All the ways, and what I would say this whole chapter really would be towards working with somebody in the regular classroom, supporting them in the regular classroom. Here's one, developing reading and note-taking skills, study methods, visual aids. Here's things on how some recall. Developing rehearsals, mnemonic devices. That one's really pretty interesting, how to do that. Gives you support for that. And then down here, expression. Developing test-taking skills, written expression, oral presentation skills. And these are some commercial things here. So all these at your disposal on how to do that as you create this learning. And let me show you what I did here. This links to my Dropbox and redirects you like this. And here are those pages like this. And you should be able to flip through them like this, but this is the text. And again, you should be able to resize them here, and this is my Chrome doing this. But you can do something with these pages, or just take the material, reconstruct the learning of this for a student that has reading severe reading problems. Say that's like from advanced organizers to study guides, assessments, whatever, and then use the Chromecast, Castify. And if you bring it up, it comes like this. I say I want to record either my whole desktop or just one tab or even the camera, and you can talk this way where it picks up the camera, but I'm not sure. I want to have more than a talking head. I want you showing your. I want to show you showing your stuff, how you're going to do it, and explaining it, and explain it as if you're explaining to the student what these things are. But what you want to explain all the things you've created to support learning of this lesson here. So it should be a good, exciting activity. Fall of Rome is what you're covering. And you'll do great.